So this is a video by request by David, my friend David, who quite surprisingly does not remember how to show his friend how to become a cardinal, which I think kind of brings into question whether or not you're an authentic cardinal, but I'll let everybody else decide that, and that's your thing, man. So this is for you, David. I think I speak on behalf of all of the cardinals that I really hope you pay attention this time, because I definitely have not done 7 retakes of this before this video. So let's just give a disclaimer right out of the gates. I would definitely not recommend this for the faint at heart, or the people that have a weak stomach, or the people that just can't handle themselves around the drink. And so you want to make sure that you have an authentic cardinal. And David, if you are an authentic cardinal, then you'll need to be the inductee. So let's pretend David's sitting across from me right now, and he's an actual, real, genuine cardinal, regardless of whether or not I'm bringing into question whether he really is. But anyways, so, oh, by the way, yes, again, don't use a screwdriver, by the way, bad idea. Here's to Brother David for the first time tonight. And I'm going to tilt the screen a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So let me start it over again. Here's to Brother David for the first time tonight. Here's to Brother David for the second time tonight. Here's to Brother David for the third time tonight. Here's to Brother David for the fourth time tonight. Here's to Brother David for the fifth time tonight. Here's to Brother David for the sixth time tonight. Here's to Brother David for the seventh time tonight. Here's to Brother David for the eighth time tonight. Here's to brother David. David. My screen timed out. Here's to brother David. 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 For the 9th time tonight. Whoa. Okay. Here's to brother David. 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 For the 10th time tonight. Here's to brother David. 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 David for the 11th time tonight. Here's to brother David. 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 David for the 12th time tonight. Okay, so now we're at the point where the rubber meets the road because you have to drink whatever's left over in your cocktail. Hold on, let's back up. Probably shouldn't do cocktails again. Once again, I would recommend beer, but you have to drink the rest of whatever's left. Let's pretend this is a beer can. You have to drink whatever's left in your beer can. And when I say drink whatever's left in your beer can, I would make damn sure that there is not one single drop left in that beer can, and I mean it. And I'll tell you why in just a second. Oh, it's all over my face. Hold on. I'm not eating these ice cubes, by the way. You're not going to make me. was not satisfying at all. Hold on. Okay, so little son. Okay. I want to make sure. Once a cardinal, always a cardinal, never spill. Nope, sorry. Once a cardinal, always a cardinal, never spill a drop. So your beer can should be laying flat on the table, and your cardinal is going to look at you. He's going to pick up your beer can and look. And if there is any drop on that table, you are starting all over again. Which, by the way, if you mess up any of the number sequences, if you don't do the right number of slaps and drinks and say the brother David names or whatever it is, if you mess up the number sequence, you're starting all over again, and it's going to be a long night, my friend. So the cardinal picks it up. He notices, let's just say he notices there's no drops on the table. The cardinal is going to look at you, and he's going to say, "Are you a cardinal?" And what you say is, "You bet your sweet ass I'm a cardinal." All right, bye.